Hey, here's pitching without anybody to help you. If you're in your garage or in a small confined area, just to keep your arm loose and get your arm a little bit better shape, all we're gonna do is throw into our glove. So hopefully you don't miss your glove too much, because then you might damage something that's in the garage or in the house if that's where you're throwing. Okay, so the big thing is all we're gonna do is to warm up about 20 throws. We're just gonna throw into our glove. That's all we're gonna do. Not doing anything special, just throwing into our glove. Okay, so if I go this way, you notice it doesn't matter. I'm just throwing into my glove, keeping my body turned. Okay, then we'll do that for about 15, 20 throws. So it's nice and easy. We're just trying to loosen up the rotator area, the wrist, the elbow, and everything else. So now what we'll do is we're going to just throw to ourselves in the K position. We're going to get here, and we're going to throw into the K position. You notice where my hand is coming at you a little bit here. It doesn't come out away from my body. It comes right through here. And I stay turned to the camera right now. And my hand is right here. Sometimes we like to do this, which is not very conducive. It's a weak position to throw from. And here it's not. So if you notice, every time I throw, I get in the K, I'm going here. Why do we do the K? We're trying to get through this, what's called the throw zone. And this is where you're going to let go, is by that thigh. Okay? So we get in that throw. So as you can see, my feet are still slightly offset. And then we're going to throw 15 to 20 times. Okay? Then I'll do it this way too. You can see it. You notice I'm right by my body, and my arm stays close to my body. And my glove is out here. It's in a nice, easy, it's not bent, just nice and relaxed. And we're throwing it into that glove. Okay? Now we go into the K push. So here we're going to do the same thing. My back foot should be slightly turned in, so I can push off of that big toe that you see, the big toe and the ball of your foot. That's the part that you push off of. So I get that slightly turned, raise the heel slightly, and now I'm going to come all the way around and I'm going to throw. With trying to take my toe to heel. And then I'm going to throw. You notice I'm not just kind of going easy and just setting it into my glove. I'm actually throwing it into my glove. And Coach Page isn't even flinching as he's filming it, thinking I might miss and hit it. I know some of you probably wish I would. Okay, so we get here, we go. So I'll do it here. It's all the way around. It's important that you put your head in the direction that you're going to throw. Okay, so I'm here, heel to toe. So that's the other thing you can do. So now there's two drills that you can do to get that arm loose and to keep it loose and to start building a little bit. The other one is now we would go into full. Go here and throw. Turn, push, and throw. Now, you can see we have a tarp. That's if you have a net or something that you hit into, or a net that you might want to throw it towards that. So I just come out and I throw. Notice my toe goes to the heel and I stay kind of sideways as I throw. My glove comes out, my glove will come out, then I'll come through, and then I end up here. Still turn slightly. I don't want to end up with my right foot if I'm right-handed, right foot ahead of my left foot. Now I cannot go that way, plus I'm throwing out away from my body. We want to keep as much as we can in. So if I look from the side, you notice you can see a lot of my front still. Okay, it's not blocking. So right here, and there we go. So we can do those steps right now in order for it to be, to get yourself in shape for when we do go outside. We won't have a lot of time probably, and I plan on still going outside and getting ready for the season. So that is one of the things we can do. We can show you one more drill, and I'll have to have Mr. Meyer, Coach Meyer, do this one because I can't kneel. But there is one more drill that we can do for both pitching instances, is the knee drill, throwing off the one knee. So we're gonna turn around here, and Coach Meyer can kneel on the carpet. I would do it, but my knees don't kneel. Notice he's going to, now, he's gonna throw off of the one knee. We're gonna turn his foot, stick it out, keep this come out to here. Keep going, there you go. His shoulder will be slightly turned, knee stays in, and then he's gonna throw off of what here is gonna be his thigh. And that's where, right off of his thigh is where we're gonna hit. And so then he would just, and this is strictly for release point. He's gonna throw some, and it's just to work on that release point by that thigh that he's got. Okay, you can notice he stays turned, and then he keeps throwing. So this one you can do same thing. Everything's 10 to 15, 20 pitches, and then you move on to the next drill. Okay? All right. All right. So